My name is Ronak. In this video, I will be demonstrating about the milestone of deployment, in which I will be demonstrating about the task of CanaryRelease, in which we need to implement the proxy load balancer server, which will redirect some part of the traffic to the newly staged CanaryRelease production server, and other traffic will be directed to the stable version. And in case when there is an alert in case of emergency, or a Canary's server is not up or not running, in that case no traffic should be directed to the CanaryRelease. So what I for that I have created and set our droplets, in which check production and checkbox production 2 and CanaryRelease are the three servers which are the running checkbox instances, and the CanaryRelease instance is the newly staged version, and that will be used as a Canary production server. In the script, so this is the script in which will be loaded into the load balancer, and in which I am using my code repo, that is a Canary traffic scheduler. This will clone repository will be cloned, and it will start its execution with the forever list. And let's see what this load balancer code has. So in this file, first of all, we have used proxy and a Redis tool. So here we are maintaining the two files that are prod canary and the prod stable. So this prod canary file has all the IP addresses of the Canary production servers, and prod stable has all the IP addresses of the available stable versions. And so we will read IP address from this file, and we will add into the Redis list of Canary list, and this will have the addresses of the Canary servers, and the Redis server list that will have the address of the available server versions. So after all the Redis queues are created, then we will create a proxy server, in which uh, our aim is to redirect the 20% of the traffic to the Canary server. So for that we have maintained a count variable. It will be initialized as a 1, and at every request we will be incrementing it. So whenever it reaches a value of 5, so until the value is less than 5, it will redirect it will just pop the any available stable server from the server list, and it will redirect the traffic to this via proxy.web, and it will increment the count variable. So whenever the count reaches to 5, it will use the Canary production server, and only that server will be used for the redirected traffic. So that is our redirection algorithm. After every 5 times it will redirect to the Canary product, so it will redirect 20% of the traffic. And meanwhile, in case of alert, so let's first check regarding this. So yes, so now if we go on the proxy, so let's copy address. Sorry, we need to go to the load balancers. Here this load balancer proxy server is running on 152, and it will redirect your traffic to any of the server. We can check in the logs which server it is redirecting. Let's create, so we are just making a random request and let's see where it is redirecting. So in the logs, as you can see, right now the alert is raised as false, and the stable servers mostly are used for every 4 or 5 times, and Canary prod are using after in 20% of the time in the Canary production server is used. So as you can see, the Canary version is almost 20% of the total traffic. Otherwise, any of the two available servers will be used to redirect the traffic. Now let's check the case when the alert is raised. You can see in case of alert, our proxy server will simultaneously making HTTP requests to our Canary addresses with an interval of 5 seconds to check if it is reachable or not. In case of if that is not reachable, or in case of any error, it will raise the alert, and this alert will be used in the redirection algorithm. So whenever in case of alert, or whenever the alert is there, in every case it will use any available stable server. It will not redirect traffic to Canary server. So let's check this. So this is our load balancer. We have made so many requests. uh, you can see after 4 or 5 times and 20% it will Canary prod will be used. Now let's, and it will making product Canary production connection request every 5 seconds to check if it is up and working. So here it's request log. Now let's uh, set off the Canary release server, and let's see if the alert is raised or not. We can see in the logs for that Canary release production server is setting off, and so the alert has been raised, and now the Canary server will not be used for direction the traffic, and we can check via making another request is. So I am generating many requests. Let's see whether it is. So as you can see now, the alert is raised true, and after alert is raised, every IP, any available IP from is used from stable server. No Canary production server is used. So it's not redirect the traffic to Canary server anymore. Now let's turn on this Canary release once again, and so whenever is a Canary server release server will be turned on, we can in log we will be having its log value that it is now up and running. Yeah, so now Canary production is up and working. So in further request it will be used to redirect the traffic. So let's make, and now as you can see the alert is value is false, and here it used the Canary production server to redirect its traffic for 20% of time. So this is how the load balancer work for Canary release and also in the case of alert.